Boop-a-dip-bip-boop-boo. Hey, everybody. I was muted there for a minute. I said 2 words, and you didn't get them. I'll let you guess what 2 words those were. I won't tell you. Anyway, we were having a pre-discussion on the best Will Smith movies. If you want to let me know in the chat what your favorite Will Smith movie is, we'll see if you align with any of us. I'll tell you, Bob's was Wild Wild West, but
Actually, it was the opposite.
that's true. He didn't like that one. Bright, yeah. Shrug. 7 pounds. Is that even a thing? Bright was pretty good.
Actually really good.
Anyways, we'll let those fill up in the chat, and I'll go through some housekeeping stuff, so we're not taking too much time here. This is Featherfall Tabletop, and you are watching our Curse of Strahd playthrough. We are excited to be back. 2 weeks off. Feels like a long time. Feels like such a long time. 2 weeks off, but we're glad to be back and getting back at it. So, a couple things. We are sponsored by Found Familiar Coffee. It's getting like, it's that, Saturday mornings where you're just going to like get some coffee, cozy up on the couch, a little blankie, get some good coffee, like make it worth your time. Check out Found Familiar. 10% off when you use code Featherfall at checkout. Do they have pumpkin spice coffee? Good question. I should have done my research. Other sponsor is Skull Splitter Dice. At the same time, you're drinking your pumpkin spice coffee. You're cuddled up with a blanket. Roll some dice for fun. I don't know. See who needs to get up and refill the coffee. I don't want to. Make my wife do it. Anyways, sorry, I got a text message from my wife as I was talking about my wife. It was mind-blowing. She's listening. She's always listening. Anyway, Skull Splitter Dice you're gonna get 10% off anything they have with code Featherfall at checkout. They have $5 dice sets. They have subscription boxes you can set for a week, 2 weeks, a month. The best metal dice in town, and by town I mean the internet. So those are our sponsors. Oh no, we have one more. I forgot. We are sponsored by Roll20 themselves. We are in their Spotlight program for this playthrough of Curse of Strahd. So you can check out Roll20.net for all of their virtual tabletop shenanigans. Getting better all the time. Constant updates happening. Check them out at Roll20.net. This is how we roll. And there are our sponsorships. So let's recap here. Bright, Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, that was a good one. If you want like that tearjerker. Gemini, I don't know that one. Bad Boys 2. Yeah, there's some good ones, right? Nobody's saying Wild Wild West. Shame.
Men in Black is obviously also missing from the list.
Yeah, Men in Black's not on there either. Is Fresh Prince holiday Christmas movie a thing, Robo? Like, are you nuts? Are you nuts? All right. Anyways, that's enough Will Smith talk. Let's get into Curse of Strahd talk. Recap. Last time, what happened? You guys went to Lady Vakta's house. Started some shit, man. You guys are you guys aren't murder hobos. We discussed this. You are not murder hobos.
Twice.
Yeah, you dropped her once. She went unconscious. And then Myrna had her pinned to the table and killed her again. So you've kind of cleared the main floor, looking for stuff and kind of getting some information, finding out she's kind of in cahoots with Strahd a little bit, maybe wasn't totally clear. Bull went up on a solo mission. Going back, Bull, you went upstairs on a solo mission and nobody wanted to come up and help you. Don't know what's going on. Who did you piss off in the party? They sent you all by yourself up there. You were getting clearly agitated at the lack of help coming up those stairs. And I think that's because...
Didn't send him. He went on his own, just for the record.
That is true, using his invisibility. Partially because I think nobody came. I threw a party and nobody came. Was because Myrna had Lady Vakta kind of pinned on the first floor and everybody else went around back and down into the basement. And upon entering the basement, Avi got about halfway through before some skeletons started coming up out of the floor there and grabbing at his feet and got in a couple hits on him. And everybody else came in and joined in. Ismark got his first round of hits, so you see what he can do. So you were down in this basement. You saw some footsteps kind of leading from another set of stairs, leading from the stairs that you came in, but also leading into the wall. So you are down here. I think this is where we'll pick up. I should say we are minus Dax tonight. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys don't get TPK'd and then just leave Dax as the lone left in Barovia. But we'll see. So you guys are down here in this. Let me switch over to the battle screen there. So our folks at
I want you to finish the module with Dex solo. I will still continue to show up on Sundays to watch that game.
There are some new rules coming out for the that one-on-one, is picking up big time in the at least I'm seeing it in the YouTube channels. And but anyway, you are down here. I think you just dispatched all of the skeletons. What would you like to do? Where would we like to go with this?
I want to check. So I think my investigation or perception led to the fact that there was something in that wall, and I want to check that out.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'd give it to you. Yeah, you did. You can definitely see there are clear tracks heading into this space in the wall to your left. Yeah, you can definitely get that.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to go over there and start poking around.
I will babysit.
Yeah, Ismark will come over as well, just kind of sword still drawn, kind of mostly checking the stairwells, kind of keeping eyes open there. Yeah, you start to kind of like give me an investigation check. Let's start there.
Yeah, sure. I think I'm okay at that. That's a 4.
Why? Why would you be like, I'm okay at that, and then?
Because I wanted to. It's not that I'm okay.
I'm really good at this. You're like looking at the footprints and kind of trying to. You're almost just like bumping into the wall, not really knowing how secret walls work. I don't know why. You should know these things, but yeah, you can't really find a trigger anywhere on your own. If somebody wants to help out,
Are you struggling? I'm just staring at him the whole time. Are you okay? Are you struggling?
No, I'm good. I'm pretty sure there's something with this wall here.
I just like sarcastically just pointing my trident. It's a wall. There's clearly tracks going in.
That's what's. Yeah, we need to check the tracks out.
Mm-hmm.
Message Bull and let him know we're in the basement.
Why? Just let Bull figure it out.
I would like to see if I can find some kind of thing.
okay.
A lever or a latch or something.
Yeah, same investigation check. Robo, I lowered mine. Let me know how it's sounding now. I'm not hitting the yellow, so it should be good.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
You
15 plus 5.
you pick up a spot on there that seems worn, like that's where it's touched every time, and it's kind of like just above your eyesight, like they would hit it this way, and you could see this kind of the worn impression of years of use.
I am actually going to try and I'm going to run my trident just across the wall, and I'm going to say to Avi, perhaps it's better to look up a bit. I'm going to try and indirectly point him towards it so that I want to make it seem like he discovered it, basically. That's what I want. I want to go ahead and just kind of trail my trident just underneath it.
Avi, yeah, as your eyes kind of glance up, you do see it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just press it.
Okay. Yeah, and as you press it, it begins to kind of. There's a central axis that is spinning the slab of stone, and we'll pause there and let's go up to Bull up in the upstairs. Let's not forget about Bull.
Last week, she was basically like, "Leave me alone. I'm gonna stay in my corner." Yeah,
Any attempts to kind of assuage her "we're not taken," and she did swat at you like a cat, I remember. But yeah, it was just really kind of backed up in the corner.
Okay. I think Bull's gonna leave and he's gonna check out this door at the top.
Okay.
But as he's walking out, he's gonna tell Turner and Hooch, he's like, if she tries to go anywhere, just stop her.
Yeah, and they listen to your orders, of course. Yeah, so going back up into this library room, which you have unlocked and it is open now, crawling with cats again. Bookshelves hug the walls. Most of them are bare. There are some other furnishings that you can kind of see. You can see the edge of a desk that may be around the corner as this room does kind of go. It's L-shaped.
And like walking in, are these cats like? Am I walking into like Sleepwalkers, like Stephen King, or like are the cats just like running around?
Give me what do we want to do there? Give me a perception check. Perception. That's what we want.
Okay. Well, not great. That's a 10.
A 10. They're mostly just doing like cat things. Like some are like laying on the bookshelves. Some are playing with some toys, and kind of wrestling with each other, chasing tails. They notice you, but they don't like really do much. You do see one of them has a collar. They're doing cat things with a key attached to it.
Well, now I kind of want that key.
And we'll say it's this one here that's kind of up in this window well that's just sitting there, cleaning itself like cats do.
Gross.
Okay. He's going to make his way in there and try and get a peek around the corner.
Yeah.
And maybe get close to that cat with a key, but not any like sudden movements to spook it.
Yeah, as you come in, they do start to, kind of get in between your legs, try to trip you up a little bit. Not nefariously, but just, like cats do, doing cat things again. And you see the rest of this room. You do see a desk that is in there, a chair, a table. There's a wine cabinet it's right next to you to the north of that room. But you see another set of desk and chair and another set of shelving.
Does it look like all right, can I check out the desk and see if maybe there's a locking mechanism on that?
Yeah, you'd have to get a little closer, I think, but for sure.
We'll move over there. Trying to keep an eye on the cat with the key.
Okay. It does not look like the desk is locked.
Yeah, I'll rifle through it.
All right. Some blank pieces of parchment, quill pens, jars of ink, general like stationery stuff that you would find in here. You do see a wax seal stamp with the letter W on there, but nothing in particular.
I think he's gonna pocket the wax seal.
Okay.
And then he'll pull out his rations and try to, get that cat the key.
Give me a animal handling check.
Oh, hold on. That's a base. That's a dirty 20.
Pew pew, man. I'm getting Call of Cthulhu flashbacks where the players would not roll anything other than successes. Yeah, you kind of kneel down and you start breaking out a ration. They all come to you, so it's not just the one that you're trying to get, but they all kind of like, are coming up and just starting to get in and around you. But they are all within a arm's reach, kind of moving in and out and trying to get some of that.
Some of that sweet, sweet ration. Yeah. He'll make an attempt at the key.
Okay.
And I guess I don't know at what point he would have gotten a message from TAC. He'll reply back like, hey, we got there's a dead body up here, and then a cat lady, and then there's a cat with a key around its neck. I don't know if y'all are finding anything.
Give me a dex check to try to grab this key as you're reaching for it.
Yeah, it's an 8.
As you're doing the rationing thing, and then your hand comes up, and as it's coming at him with no ration in it, it does kind of scoot back a little bit. The other ones are still coming towards your other hand with the rations, but it does move back and away from you. With that, so you responded to Tack. Let's move back downstairs with Tack.
I'll just message back that, we've got undead down here and secret door. And that's it. And I'm going last through the secret door. So, the gentlemen that found it are welcome to go first.
Yeah, Ismark, I think, found it.
Yeah, put him in front. So as this door kind of opens up and gets fully, now it's like there are two entryways, right, with this big slab in the middle. You see flickering candles on iron holders that fill this room with light and shadows. 10-foot high ceilings, a large black pentagram inscribed on the stone floor. Each point of the pentagram rests a wooden chair. Seated in 4 of the 5 chairs are men and women in black robes with hoods. A young man who has the face of an angel, a balding hulk of a man, a squat middle-aged woman, and a taller, younger woman with an unsettling glare. They rise as this door is moving, and they're confronting you. Where is Lady Vakta?
Oh, she's taking a nap real quick. But, hello, how are you all tonight?
Are you new to the cult?
Yes.
Give me a deception check on that one, Betty.
I don't know what my modifiers. Hold up. That's a 16.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. She said she was going to get more people. That is good.
Yeah, no, she brought me in one of the higher ranks in the...
Good.
What is your rank in the cult? Are you a neophyte?
Yeah, we just... we don't have ranks yet. We're more...
Oh, that's why she brought me in. Middle management,
good.
just get everything
Good.
streamlined and sure.
Just don't sit in that chair, and he points across to the chair that is open.
Oh, she did tell me about that chair.
Yeah, that is not your chair. Anyway, is she on her way down?
Yeah, she said she'll be about 10 minutes.
Good. And then they all kind of go back to their seat and sit down.
I'm going to kind of like wink at Cass, like...
What exactly is your plan now?
I didn't think that far ahead.
They all get out a book and open it in front of them.
I'm going to come around to one of them, probably the far top side,
Okay.
and just like try and look over the shoulder, just like I'm, perusing.
Yeah, so you can move your tokens to where you would want to be. And and one of the other ones, the younger with the kind of the angelic face.
Where was that one?
He's the one you're standing over now. The one that was
right in the middle. Oh shit.
Yeah. Cass is going to stand right in the middle of the pentagram and just stand there.
Jeez. So the first guy was this one, and he was the one that pointed across to you. He's the one that greeted you as you came in. The one you're standing behind, Avi, is the one, the angel, the moon-faced kid, the angel-faced kid. And he looks over his shoulder at you. Did you not bring your book?
Oh, I haven't got mine yet.
And a chair.
Can I share with you?
Yes, we are on page 35, and he points down to it. And you see
Can I see
written.
the book just real quick.
No, you'll get your own issue to you soon. And you see on the pages this kind of short paragraphs, almost like poetry. It's very like short lines, few words per line, written about just kind of like happiness and success. Is this one poem that is there? And they're all just kind of like silently reading, and you can hear it. They're not like chanting it, but they are reading through that poem right there. Maybe that is the lesson for the day that they are getting ready for.
I'm gonna tap his shoulder. So what was your name?
If only they had named these guys. Now I have to. Why do you have to do this to me?
Jeffrey.
My name is Kent.
Kent. Good thing I ran into you. Lady Wagner wants to see you outside real quick. Just out of the room.
Are you sure?
She's very upset at you. I think she's gonna let you go.
Like, not in the group anymore?
Yeah, you will be fired from the cult.
No. We have plans. No.
And the plans are, that's why I'm here, and I'm going to point to Cass. We're here to take your spot.
You can see him, like, he closes his book kind of, aggressively.
And as he does that, I'm going to just spark a flame in my hand.
And he kind of skittishly moves to the side a little bit. She's outside coming down? She wants...
No, she'll be out. She'll be coming down, but she wants you out of the room. That's what she told me.
All right, he gets up, walks out. Oh, and he sees Ismark and you, attack. Oh, there are more of you. Are you taking all of our spots?
Probably.
We've worked so hard. And he goes and he runs outside.
Don't go in the house.
Mira's still upstairs.
Yeah,
Outside.
I think Myrna is actually outside. That's where her token was. Myrna's kind of on rails, so there will be a brief interaction there, but we'll maybe see how she would do. She has not been communicated the plan. But let's go back up to Bull upstairs as you're playing. You are Joe Exotic at this point.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think he would maybe take another attempt at that key.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work out, then he'd just leave.
Yeah, give me one more animal handling check there. And are you actually giving rations?
Yeah, I think he'd be breaking off pieces.
Yeah.
That is a 22, nat 20.
I was going to give you advantage as you were actually now breaking off pieces, but you don't need it, man. You're able to kind of lure it in, and quickly with your fingers get the latch off of the collar, and the key plonks onto the ground, and the cat is fully focused on the ration.
I'll just pocket the key and like, good kitties. And we'll just actually break open the rest of the ration and just kind of scatter it around the room. And then he's going to start heading downstairs.
Okay. Myrna sees this member come up. I don't want to role play this with some. She's going to let him go.
Understandable.
I think she would just dome him, but...
We all want to hear your French accent. Come on.
Oh, what are you doing? I can't. I will not. So we'll go back downstairs into the pentagram room. The first one that spoke when you came in. What is the meaning of this? We're being replaced.
No, just Kent. He wasn't very good. He wasn't a true believer.
Just Kent. Yeah, he had his moments. Okay, so he's the only one, right? Because we're pretty solid.
Yeah, and just I mean, this is a test. Who are you trying to summon here? It's a test. Remember, I can tell if you're lying.
If we work hard enough, coins will appear in the middle of the pentagram, and we will be rewarded. Avi, as he's saying that, you feel this
Son of a bitch.
this sting in the back of your neck. Let's see. I got to roll some damage here. Give me a Constitution save.
It's a 16.
All right, so you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Jeez.
Ooh, you still take half. That's cool. 8, 11, so that's 5. And 5 points of poison damage as on your shoulder now in front of, or kind of over your shoulder that you can see is this imp that is standing on your shoulder, and its stinger just came in and drove right into your neck. And I think we'll roll initiative at that.
All right.
So let's. There was a hidden something in here. You fooled one. Let's see. Remove all. Clear. So.
Good.
I'm mute. Like in between. Here we go. Let's do this.
How much health you have, Cass?
I'm full.
With how little damage I took and the amount of healing I have, I'm at 70.
Okay.
I'm not full, but I'm still at 70. I'm good. I'm looking all right. I'm looking at a tiny bit.
How long has it been since I guess the last fight?
It's been like minutes.
Yeah, minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I still have Turner and Hooch, and they'll have to go into it.
Yeah.
I got a 22 for my roll.
All right, let me add you in. It won't bring up the. Am I doing something wrong here? What the heck?
Should have the plus.
Oh, it's over here. Sorry. Avi had a what? A
20.
A 2-2?
A deuce, double deuces.
Love that bar. It's a great freaking bar, dude. Roadhouse. All right, here we are. So that leaves us to Avi, as you have this imp on your neck, and it's getting ready to like lift off now that it has appeared.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my last wild shape and summon my wildfire spirit.
Okay.
And he's just gonna cruise like right here. But then I'm going to use my action to do this at level 3. Okay. So my last level 3 spell.
That's what I like to hear.
Scorching Ray.
And as you're turning and casting these spells, this imp goes, "You are not one of Lady's men. You are not part of this cult."
And I'm just going to shut up. And he's going to take... So I get 4 at level 3. So I'm gonna shoot 3 at him and then 1 at the cultist right next to my wildfire spirit.
Gotcha. Oh, I gotta add Eastmark in there.
So 13 on the first one.
That hits.
24.
That hits.
14. Ooh, and 19. So 19 to the cultist, and the other 3 go to the top one.
19 to the cultist hits.
So all 4 hit?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So the imp's taken 6d6 fire damage. It's a 3 to 8, 11, no, 14, 18, that's 4, 24, 29 to the imp.
Yeah.
You get the fuck out of my house. It's a 2. It's a 6, 8 to the cultist.
The imp, as it's kind of picking up and fly away, just poof, 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 you pelt him with these scorching rays, and it gets blasted to the back wall, falls down. And then how much to the cultist, you said?
8.
8's great. Okay.
And I'm going to move across to here, dragging my feet. Like, is the pentagram, like, etched in stone, or is it, like... salt or something?
Let me just
black paint.
Is
the original description.
Dead?
The imp?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got lit up pretty hard.
Okay.
I think you could put together that it is drawn in a black chalk.
So I'm gonna try and disrupt it as I walk across. But anyways,
okay.
that is my turn.
All right, that leads us to Cass sitting in the center of this pentagram.
I am going to go ahead and point to... how do I ping? The bottom left. Whichever, the bottom left one.
Okay, the one next to the fire spirit?
Yeah, right next to the wildfire spirit.
Gotcha.
I'm going to point at him and just say, there are powers greater than you can understand here. And as I point, I would like him to make, I believe it's a wisdom save. It is a wisdom save.
That's a 13 on the wisdom save.
13 is the DC. So which way do you want to roll that?
Does the saver save?
I've always ruled in the player, but I don't care. However you want to do it.
Well, I'm trying to think of it. If you were attacking them and you hit their AC, you would succeed.
Yeah.
Since I think they succeed.
I think the saver saves.
Yeah, the save. Yeah, the saver saves. Yeah.
Rule as written. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Any half damage? Anything?
No, it's cantrip. So.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Cass?
I'm gonna bonus action hex. Use my last slot there. Go ahead and point at him. He sees the shadow of my patron.
Yeah, same kind of cloaked figure looming across the floor and just coming up and around its body. And he is hexed.
And I'll leave it there. My blood right is still up from last time, as I haven't put my weapon away, so I don't need to do anything else.
Okay.
Good.
All right. This one in the kind of at the bottom of the pentagram, looking at you, seeing you do these things to his partner there, is going to cast a spell. You see this necromantic energy start to come out of his hand as he shoots it across the pentagram. This is a spell attack. So let's see. 11. Does 11 hit?
On who?
On you.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Let's see, just make sure. Okay, yeah, that's his turn. Attack, that leads us to you.
What is the visibility from where I'm at currently? I'm not sure exactly where the door opened and how big it is.
Yeah, you could see what happened with the imp, and you could definitely feel like the heat kind of pick up as that scorching ray is going off, and you could see Avi coming back to you. You could probably see Cass as well in there.
Okay,
but
so
everything
the door's
below
directly in front of Ismark.
Yeah, but it's this way, and there's a walkway on each side.
Right.
So you could go to the side, but anything below that line separating you and Ismark, I don't think you saw. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I'm just gonna move here. I will hold action.
Okay.
If I see anyone that is not any of my companions come into my line of sight, they are going to get the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Let's see. I forgot I added Ismark in there, and he would have went after Avi. See. I'm going to say he's going to run out and go get the one that ran away. That's going to be his move.
A terrible idea.
Is it a terror?
All
right.
Idea.
I'll say this. He'll look at you, Tech. Do you want me to get the one that ran away or help in here? We'll leave it up to
get
the
the runner.
Yeah,
I'll tell him to get the runner. Yeah,
Great idea.
It is a great idea. Don't let me influence you.
30. And yeah, he gets out all the way out. So this one is going to, again, that same necromantic energy is coming flying across the room at you, Cass. I think that one's going to hit. That's a 23 to hit.
Nah, yeah. That'll hit.
I hate to do this, but inflict wounds is coming.
Oof.
10. Ooh. You take 17 points of necrotic damage. Not bad.
All right.
I rolled 2 7s on there on the 10s, but 17 points of necrotic damage. And he is going to move to the door, and he's going to start to close it. Obviously, can't do it because of his action, but he's used his action. But he's going to start to close it.
Did he inflict wounds?
Inflict wounds is a touch spell, which means
Is
it's
it?
an attack opportunity.
Yes, it is. He's got to come into melee.
Oh, it's
range.
melee. Okay, so he would have moved. He would have moved next to you then. Sorry, I saw attack.
I was gonna say, if he's
Spell
moving
attack.
away, I'm gonna whack him.
No, he would stay there. But he would move. Yes, I saw spell attack, and I always just assume like it's in ranged. But yeah, so he would move. So go ahead and give me a opportunity attack. Sorry.
Sweet. All right. Let me go ahead and
Aye.
burn my action to bonk.
Eldritch blasts at the same time, seeing as he moved into line of sight there.
Oh, because you held. Yes.
That is gonna be a wait a second. Trident. That'll be a 24 to hit.
Definitely.
Cool. Max damage on the actual roll. That's, 10 points of trident, and that's the wrong dice. 10 points of piercing, 4 points of cold.
Holy cow. All right. Yeah. He, as he's running away, just gets it right in the back, and he like falls, and like almost hugs that slab that is there at this door, and then Eldritch Blast. Go ahead.
So the first one is a 20 to hit, 30, and the second one is a critical.
Get wrecked, man.
This guy felt good for a moment, and then yeah, both those hit. Obviously.
I mean, I did a fair amount of that. That almost got me below 50.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
17 points of force damage.
Yeah, that's enough to drop him.
Cass will just pull the trident and just give a nod of respect to Tag.
So the main guy, Kent, is I knew this wasn't what it's supposed to be. You're liars. And he is going to man. Again, he's going to inflict wounds on he's going to run up. I don't think he leaves your fire spirit, but he's going to cast inflict wounds on you again, Cass. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh. Ooh. 23 points of necrotic damage.
That's a lot more.
And he's going to stay there, seeing his friend get trided and to death. He's going to stay there. That leads us to Bull.
Yeah, I really don't know what he does at this point. I guess he's just gonna go outside
Okay.
because he doesn't know there's like a secret entrance to the
Okay.
basement. I don't think.
Bull is going to take a leisurely stroll.
He'll do a dash, but I don't know how far that gets.
Yeah,
him.
I think we can say you get there, and you see Myrna, and you see a cultist coming out of the stairwell there.
I'll probably just point behind Myrna, like, cultist. I don't think that's his
Perfect. That's definitely him.
I think you did the opposite ones.
Oh, okay. So this guy out here is going to. I gotta kind of move him up because battle's moving. Yeah, he's going to come in here. I don't want to attack Myrna, but I'm going to. Sees Myrna turning around as Bull says it. I don't know Myrna's. Let me open up Myrna's sheet here. Give me a second. Sorry.
I think Myrna's AC is like, what, 16, 18?
Yeah,
I think it's 37.
19?
it's like 30s, in the 30s. It's an
Wouldn't be
18.
surprised.
He's going to use his dagger. Nope, that's a nat 1. And a 3. So yeah, he's just quickly just kind of caught off guard and just flails. Avi, back to you. I should add Myrna in there if I'm going to attack her.
Yeah. So I'm going to firebolt from the spirit. That's my bonus action.
To Kent.
Yeah, the guy that's right on Cass.
Yep.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay, and then I'm going to Scorching Ray 2 onto him and 1 onto the bottom.
Okay.
So a 22, 16, and a 21.
16, 21, both hit. What was the...
22.
Yeah, all 3 hit. Sorry.
6, 12. 16 to Kent, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's Kent.
And then 7 to the bottom guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to cover the door.
Okay.
Well, no, attack is right there. I'm not going to do that.
Ismark is going to come out and finish chasing that dude. And I'll have Myrna go on Ismark's round just cause.
The guy didn't die. Kent didn't die.
Kent did not die. He's very hardy. He's going to take 2 longsword attacks, two-handed at this fool. One of them's not going to hit, but one of them with the 12 plus his modifier does. It's a D8. Oh, cool. I rolled a 1 on the damage, so that's a hearty 4 points of damage coming to that guy. And then let me do Myrna real quick. We're just going to do Warhammer attacks. Unless somebody...
That's
fair. Does she have 2? Yeah. Nope. 1.
1 attack, yeah.
You can go ahead and channel divinity for a bonus. Not channel divinity, a war priest for a
Yeah,
bonus.
it's a channel divinity.
Okay. So it's going to be 5 points of damage on that guy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Cass, that leads us to you.
Beautiful. All right, that guy who just inflicted I'm gonna whack him with my trident. I'm gonna whack him twice with my trident.
Okay.
That is a 23
Hit.
and a 16.
Hit.
Beautiful. 11 points of piercing and 10 points of cold.
Yeah, that's enough to drop Kent. He just kind of like leans on you and then falls down. Anything else, Cass?
I'm gonna rush the last guy.
It's good because he was gonna rush out of here. Seeing.
Oh no!
Yeah, we don't let anybody live anywhere.
All right.
They're all dead.
Okay.
Right, well, it would be different if all these purple weren't evil as crap. So,
Yeah, he's gonna cast Inflict Wounds again. He's got 1 left.
Wow.
He's got one trick, this pony.
Yeah,
all right, Sonny boy. All right, Sonny boy.
that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
I'm rolling hot on the Inflict Wounds. 8,
It's okay. Even
11,
at max damage, he can't kill me. So it's fine.
16 points of necrotic energy, and that he's just kind of like pushing himself up against the wall, and you can see him like reaching for the that iron candle holder in the corner, like you're going to use that improvised weapon. Tack. Serve those spell slots, Tack.
left. So I'm running on cantrips, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, I will come into the room there, and I will tell him to beg, and then I'm still going to shoot him with Eldritch Blasts, regardless of whether or not he actually complies.
That's intense.
He's kind of reaching, and as he's reaching, his eyes go from Cass to you, and he starts to get down on his knees, but he still doesn't stop reaching. But
a 13 and a 15 to hit.
Both of those hit.
That is 16 points of damage.
In total?
Yep.
Okay. He's still standing there, but he's prone on his knees.
Now Dr. Fred comes out.
Just whip him in the head.
Dr. Fred will also make an attack there. And that is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
That will be an additional D8 of electrical damage for an additional 6 points of electric damage.
Still hanging on, but yeah, as Dr. Fred comes out and cuts off his access to that iron candle holder, just gets lit up, and he's now like hands and knees at this point. And that leads us to out here. He's going to turn around. And he's going to stab at Ismark. What is Ismark's AC? Oh, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Both of those are going to miss though, because I rolled a 10 and a 6. Not enough.
Hell yeah!
Bull, you getting in this party?
I guess he sees this mayhem, and he's gonna walk up a little bit and go ahead and dissonant whispers this guy at. We're just gonna do first level, so he has to succeed and a 14 wisdom save.
That's a 13.
Ooh, perfect.
12
So
plus
it's
is
gonna
1.
be a couple things.
What do you-
It said plus 1 or no?
No. It was 12 plus is 1 for the 13.
And you, okay. So he's going to take 13 points of psychic damage, and then he has to move as far as his speed allows away. So I'm thinking
From
he might
you?
take some opportunity. Yes.
Yeah, so he's going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and Myrna and Ismark. That's a 13 to hit from Myrna. That's 5 points. And then I'll roll Ismark here in a second. Ismark could do it.
But he
Ismark.
whispers, "Hey, Colty."
That's enough to hit him. Let's see, what does he have on his long sword? Oh, he's doing two-handed. I rolled one-handed last time. Idiot. Ooh, yeah, just enough. Or a little bit more. But yeah, drops him as he gets this last cut right across the back of his thigh. Drops him down. Avi, that leads us to you. Finish him.
Yeah, I'm gonna let hopefully my wildfire spirit just firebolt the 10. Does that hit?
10 does not.
I'm gonna come in with the old tried and true 3 fucking scorching rays right at his face.
Do it. I like it.
That's an 11.
You probably
that's
landed one.
That's a 9.
Wow, dude, stinky. Both those miss.
That's a 17.
All right. Just don't roll low here.
That's a 6.
That's enough. He had 4. He almost survived that shit. Yeah, just so he's on his knees and just you kind of get just the top of his dome and just.
Oof. Yeah, brains melted.
That leads us out of combat here.
As we do that, I'm just gonna sit in that top chair he told me not to sit, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. As you're sitting there and you look down at the imp that was next to you, you see he has a little coin pouch.
Yeah, I'll grab it as I'm sitting there and just like I'm gonna reach over while I'm still in the chair.
You find let's see. I got to roll for this.
2d8 plus 3. So 2. 6 plus 3.
You find 41 gold pieces. And these are not the Strahd kind. These are the different kind of make.
They're not Strahd bucks.
Yeah, they're not Strahd bucks. These are
Stanley Nichols.
Shroot bucks. These are just
coins.
gold coins that you're used to.
What's the other one, like Electrum or something?
Nobody uses Electrum. Come on, man. So you get that. So you cast Cure Wounds. Good. Ismark will make his way back down.
I'm gonna actually throw the money to Cass because Avi really has no need for it. Good job you did there.
Are we all clear? Everything good?
I go ahead and just wipe the blood from my face. Just nod towards you both. And then notice Bull nodded him as well. You know, we're getting pretty good at this teamwork thing.
Yeah, I thought you did very well in there. I probably would have been dead.
Well, I'm not entirely sure. Did you see the amount of fire you were throwing everywhere? You may have burned the house down, but I think you would have been all right.
It's not our first one.
Indeed.
So, are we gonna burn this house down?
It's necessary anymore, to be honest.
That's fair.
Say all there is Bull's best friend upstairs.
Yeah, we still got a lady upstairs who thinks she's a cat, and then a dead body of the husband, late Mr. Wagner, I think. And then I got this key, and I'll pull out the cat collar, which I do not know what this goes to.
Where'd you get it from?
I stole it off a cat. Well, I borrowed it from a cat. There's lots of cat-like things upstairs.
Was there any locked doors in this house?
Several. I unlocked a couple of them. He holds up the key again. Could this be the religious holy symbol we're looking for?
Probably not. While we're in this room, can I do a perception check, investigation, see if any of the bodies are holding anything, or there's any kind of like anything else that might be that holy symbol we're looking for?
Yeah, probably investigation if you're digging in.
That's a
deeper.
14.
14. Each of the cultists in here have the black robe, and I think Bull, you would recognize this black robe. You came across one upstairs in the master bedroom. These black robes, and they have a book. They all have the same book. It's a thin little tome, thin little thing. It is The Devil We Know.
Yeah, I'll grab.
They're all titled The Devil We Know. Okay. No gold on them. They do have a dagger, but
yeah. Nothing else in the room or anything.
In the room. No, it's pretty bare. Just these chairs, that black chalk pentagram that's now been kind of scuffled, the iron candle holders in the corners, each corner.
Yeah, and as like I'm gonna just remove the entire pentagram with my feet.
Okay.
I look towards Avi and just say, you know, I don't exactly think that we are the best judge, even if it was holy. Why don't we go ahead and show it to the one that actually knows what they're talking about?
Yeah, I would agree. But never be too careful.
Perhaps Rihanna has something for our friend upstairs, actually. Maybe.
I think once I'm done, I would head up.
Okay. And do you head up the stairs to the left there that go in what you would assume takes you into the house? Or would you go back around the outside?
I think I would check the other stairs out.
Yeah. Yeah, they bring you up back into that that kind of cleaning room. That was towards the back of the house.
Okay.
Or servant's closet. Coats, aprons hanging on the hooks, boots lined up against the wall. Is everybody following?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, Ismark would
tag.
follow as well.
I'm gonna search these beds out here.
The cots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure we're not leaving anything behind.
Yeah, they're pretty basic fare there. Nothing special about these. Nothing. There's no footlocker to them. There's no, you kind of like run your hands in between the mattress and shake the pillows out a little bit. Nothing falls out. Nothing catches your eye.
I'll head.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are all on the main floor. Ernst dead on the stairs going upstairs to the second floor. Lady Fiona is kind of bent over onto the table where she sat. This main floor is pretty quiet. You do hear, I mean, Bull has told you about what is upstairs, I assume.
Bull's gonna take another sweep of this cat room. And
so much to be had there.
Try to see what's going on with like this cabinet area that was like next to the desk.
Yeah, give me that one black square on the map is just
It's so tantalizing.
I know. It's so goofy, right? It's hard to not like play into that. But yeah, give me an investigation check.
What is that? That's 11. So not great.
You again, like Avi downstairs, that you wouldn't know because you weren't there. You see that there's something here. There's something that is kind of like drawing your attention here, but you can't find the triggering mechanism to access anything. Who can I call?
Who do I know who's good at investigating? Hey, gang! I think I got something in the cat room, the cat hotel. What's a good thing to say
I will go to the cat hotel.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah.
On one of these cats.
God damn it.
The DM's the worst spell.
Meow, 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 meow.
And like I'll crouch down and like pull maybe a little ration out and like, come here.
We already ate.
Oh. So what goes on in this room?
Gotta be a cat. We just lay around all day.
I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship too if it's being a shithead.
It is kind of like it's showing you its rear end like kind of, you know, the catnip gets broken out. We just kind of lay around all day.
Why are you here?
The lady likes us.
Oh. So this is the ladies' room.
This is the library. Yeah.
Oh, are there any ways to get into another room?
Over there. And she kind of like, the cat kind of turns around.
That way.
And you over where Bull and Cass are making their way.
What's with the big cat?
Big cat? I don't know. We're all average sized.
It shows me its butthole. Is that what you're doing there?
This is what you get for making me role play a cat.
That's fair. No, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it some more rations or something.
Okay. Thank you. This is Nibbles.
Well, you also may want to find a new home. The lady is probably not coming back.
Maybe with you? New home with you?
Yeah,
It kind
sure.
of now like comes in between your legs and
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
yeah, immediately starts purring.
Yeah, just like Dr. Evil style pet.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have a cat in your hands right now.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you see.
Also wasted 2 first level spells on that.
I know, I love it. I love it. This third combat that's coming up is going to really do you guys in. Oh shit! I said the silent part out loud. Sorry.
Avi,
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. This house just seems, well, we just seem to be on a warpath.
Yeah.
Avi, did you have anything to share with the Cass and me?
Oh,
The class.
oh yeah. I was making some friends, but and the cat did say there's something over there. And I'll take the cat over there and like speak cat again. Can you tell me how this works?
Yeah. And it kind of like points at one, and you see it there. It's Vokter cookbook. It's like Vokter family cookbook.
Nice.
You just pull it.
Okay, and I'll say that to Bull.
Bull will look at Avi and the cat like, oh, thank you. Relay that, I guess, and I'll pull the Vokter family cookbook book.
Yeah, as you pull it off the shelf starts to slide a little bit, and then it starts to swing out, just so it misses the desk in front of it, and it opens up a room behind it, which I can reveal. Ooh, I said it. Sorry. Behind this panel of the bookcase is a dusty 10-foot square room with a curtained window that most windows haven't been curtained. This one is. Shelves lining the 3 walls. On the bottom shelf rests an iron chest. The other shelves are bare. It looks much like the iron chest you found in the master bedroom.
He's gonna check it out and see if it's locked, and if it is, he's gonna just go ahead and see if that key is the one.
It looks locked, and as you go in to push the key in, it does go in without issue.
We ain't checking traps.
He'll look to both Avi and Cass like, well, hold on to your butts, and he'll turn the lock.
Are you sure you don't need to?
As it's kind of like clicking the little keys in the inside it, and you hear this release, and it does pop open, and you see some things inside of there.
Ooh! Show what he's got.
Shiny.
There's a silk, like a silk coin bag. There is another leather bag of like size. There is a wooden pipe. There is a collection of scrolls. There is another leather case. There's another leather book, but it is black leather. And then you see another the paper looks very aged, but it is a single letter.
He'll kind of share with everyone else. He'll probably grab that silk pouch, maybe give it a couple toss, see the heftiness, maybe just slide in his pocket. We'll save that for later. I'm going to read this note now. Dearest...
Yeah, so the silk pouch does contain quite a few coins in it. And which one are you reading?
You said there was an old letter that was by itself.
Yeah. It says to Lady Lavina Wachter. And down at the very bottom it says from Lord Vasily von Holtz. And basically the letters is thanking Lavina for her hospitality, loyalty, and friendship over the years. Who has the tome? Strahd's tome? Or better yet, who's all read it and had a look at it?
Not me.
Bull, have you?
I believe
Read
it was.
But I gave it out to the party, so
Okay.
Yeah, I believe everyone is.
Okay.
everyone's had access to
All right.
it.
Bull, you can pick up that the handwriting from Strahd's tome is exactly the same as the person who penned this letter.
He will relay that. Since looks like this von Holtz fella may have been the writer of our Strahd tome.
You think it's just a pseudonym for him himself, considering no one else will say his name?
I had not considered that, but well, no, because doesn't it tell us how to kill Strahd? Would he give that information out?
If I remember right, the entire tome was written in first person.
That may be, but I don't
He said,
remember.
very quickly checking his notes.
There,
Handout.
yeah, there
I
was.
am the ancient, I am
Yep.
the land, my beginnings are lost. Yeah, it's
Yep.
all written in first person.
Okay.
It's very like journal-like. The parts that you can read, like this was probably not meant for anybody else's eyes.
Yeah, it's Strahd's diary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, I guess this is. Or do you think this is who Strahd was before, or this is who he plays by day?
Everyone froze on my screen for a second though.
Oh,
Sorry, was the question asked?
I'm so good. Hopefully everybody else is so good.
I was gonna say, do you think that this is who Strahd was before he was Strahd, or is this who he just disguises himself as?
I think both are also options. I don't think we have enough information to know for sure. One little boy's diary in a strange letter is probably not the most accurate.
He'll pull out that other, like the black leather book. It's like, can you make heads or tails of this? And I'll hand it to Cass.
I'll go ahead and take it.
It's a treatise bound in black leather, and on the title is The Grimoire of the Four Quarters. And you see written by Devostas, Devostas.
I'll go ahead and crack it open.
It's a lot of like mad ramblings of what it takes to be like a worshiper of the devil.
Ooh.
Good. All right, excellent.
It does, like, if you want to take more time with it and actually read through it, let me know. But that's kind of just thumbing through it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, kind of at first glance.
Seems to be something to do with the devil worshipper. Although I will need a little bit more time with it to cipher it out for sure.
Huh.
Bull, were you looking at something else in there? So there's another leather bag. There's a wooden pipe, a clutch of scrolls, and then another leather case that's still in there.
questionable. He'll toss the questionable leather case to Avi, and then he'll look through the scrolls to see if there's anything.
The scrolls, as you open them up, they're deeds for parcels of land, all notarized, and they were given to the Wachter family from Strahd himself. And you can see the dates on there are pretty old, like centuries old.
Cool. Hey, gang, is the deed for this particular house in here?
One of them is for this house, but the other 4 are like different parcels of land out amongst Barovia.
We're rich.
Bull will go ahead and sign over the deed to this house and land to this party, and since he has the fucking seal from Octers, he's gonna stamp it himself.
Yeah, you sign. Give me. Oh shit! Give me. Do you have
We just got real
Left that for me. That's my job.
Ooh. Are we losing out on a skill from?
I'm a master forger over here, sir. Good luck.
Give me. Do you have a forgery kit?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a kit and there is proficiency with it.
And Tack, you have it and you're proficient in it. Bull, do you have one and are you proficient?
It says disguise kit, drum kit, forgery kit, horn, loot. I got all this stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So
All the kits.
give me a D20 plus your proficiency bonus, which I think is 3 at this point. Robo says, plot twist, it leads to the buildings you've already burned down.
It's an 8. It's not great.
All right. Are you going through with it? As you're going like through the pen strokes, you notice it doesn't really match style of anything that on this sheet or on any of the other deeds that have like a Wachter signature.
Yeah, he'll take like a practice run, and then it's like, well, maybe I'll save this for later and roll up the scrolls. And
okay, Avi, you have a. Did you throw the bag at Avi? The other bag?
Yeah,
or
the leather bag.
Case. There's a bag and a case.
I think it's through the case.
Okay.
I don't know the bag.
As you pull, like, are you looking through it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you've seen an unbound manuscript of The Devil We Know. And as you're kind of like comparing it to the book you pocketed, there are some differences. Like this was maybe a rough draft. But it is a poetic manifesto as you're like kind of spending a little bit more time with it from Lady Fiona Wachter. Her name is on this. But if you want to spend a little bit more time, you can get some more out of it.
Okay. Later.
Okay.
That'll be campfire type stuff.
Gotcha. So that leaves, there's a leather bag and a wooden pipe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just doing this whole unboxing party.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tack, you want to get in on this?
I should say, Tack, what are you doing? I see that you're in the master bedroom.
Yeah, I was actually going to be rifling through everything in this room, patting down this dead body.
Okay.
Tack's not squeamish at all. But literally, if Tack's expecting if there's anything to be found in the house of interest, it's probably in this room, hanging out with the dead body. So.
Yeah, as you get closer to the dead body, it is nicely dressed, but quite dead.
Real dead.
But you can tell. Give me a.
He dead or dried out dead?
Give me an Arcana check. Give me an Arcana.
Well, that's something I'm good at. So let me pull an Avi and roll a 3. That is a 13.
It's good enough. It's good
Good
enough.
night,
Good night, Gray. You can tell that something has been kind of keeping this from totally rotting away, like a gentle repose type spell has been
Ooh.
cast over and over on this, where it is not. While as dead as it looks, it should look a lot worse. You notice that he is just very well dressed. A couple copper pieces in his over his eyes, but he does bear a resemblance to the father that's in the painting above the fireplace there. But if you're like rifling through stuff, you don't really find anything. You see an open chest that Bull went through and got everything out of there. Oh, actually, Bull, I don't know if you took them, but there are a set of bones in that one. We should recap that.
I don't think he grabbed any bones.
Yeah, so open in the middle of this floor is a little iron chest that has been opened, and it does have a set of bones in it.
I will go over to the bed and grab the pillowcase from the pillow that's not got a dead body resting on it, and put these bones in a pillowcase because my feeble self is not toting an iron chest around.
Okay.
Man, I'll be careful with them. I'm not, but I mean, as careful as you can be when you're, moving a pile of bones from a box into a bag that you're gonna, jostle around.
Yeah, totally.
But
all right.
fairly respectful, as it were. Trying to keep everything intact as much as possible, and then I will probably make my way into the kitty cat room.
Okay.
Up here after
so
that.
You can add to your inventory bag of bones.
Bag of bones.
Yeah. Bull, as you're kind of rooting around in that chest, the other leather bag has more gold in it or coins. And the wooden pipe does have a W kind of etched in on the side of it, and it looks very old. But I think that covers everything in the box.
I think this was maybe Grandpappy Wagner's pipe. Anybody smoke? I don't know.
Kaz shakes his head.
Nobody wants it.
I'll take the pipe, and if
Hell yeah.
we're just messing around, I'll spend the 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic just to see if we've got. Like, it feels weird that there's a pipe locked up with all this weird cult stuff.
Yeah, so you can take 10 minutes casting that. I think within that 10 minutes, I can give you how much gold is in those. In the silk bag, you found 180 of the coins, the gold coins that have Strahd's visage. And then in the leather bag, you find 110 gold of the regular gold.
Wow.
Do the other two that had the books, do you want to look at those while we're here, or do you want to, we can spend 10 minutes looking at that?
I'm going to wait until we short rest.
Okay. All right.
Same.
Okay. Yeah, so 10 minutes goes by. No magic pings on any of that, on anything in this room. Except the magic items that you guys have.
Right.
Magic items. We have no magic items.
Pretty much none. Right, yeah.
No, I think Cass has a cape.
No, not at all.
Hey, gang, what do we want to do, I guess, about all the bodies we've collected in this house and this live woman next to us? I don't know if we can still hear her mewing around. And then there's also the holy symbol that we have not found.
Doesn't look like it's here. Somewhere else we need to check.
I need to go report back to old Burgomeister that there was definitely a cult here. If you want to take the bodies with you, I can bring
Well,
them.
Didn't Lady Wagner say that the Burgomaster was responsible for corrupting the child, making her go mad?
Burgomeister's son.
Right.
Well, I guess I was just more on the, do we want to leave a house filled with dead bodies that we murdered?
We can take them with us to go to the Burgomeister.
Just
Plus,
put
we
them in
own
a
the
cart.
place now, right?
Yeah, we don't. I don't think we need to take them with us. But yeah, if we are gonna, I've got all the deeds to the Wagner land. If we're gonna keep this place, we should, I guess bury these people at least.
I mean, it'll do as a base of operations now. Somewhere to sleep that isn't in a tent. I know you'll like that, Tack.
Not super keen on staying here. You're still a dead body hanging out in the good bedroom. I'm not.
Exactly. It's a dead body. You know it's not going anywhere.
I don't know about that, to be perfectly honest. It's a dead body that's been dead for like a really long time, but isn't decomposing like it should appropriately. So,
I see your concern.
yeah. I don't know what kind of magics have gone on in this household. The stuff that was going on down in the basement also doesn't leave me in a excited mood to stay here, as it were.
Indeed.
I mean, if you'd like me to overlook your documents there, Bull, I'd be happy to fix them for you, and you're welcome to live here, but I don't plan on staying in Barovia. So a house here means nothing.
I mean,
Particularly one that's creepy. We got demons down in the basement. We got dead people in the upstairs. This creepy cat lady. Did you see all of the cats in this room?
Yes.
yes, I fed most of them.
The
I'm
smell
now,
isn't going to go away.
I'm not super keen on staying in Barovia either, but we can sell this plot because I don't know about y'all, but I haven't been making a lot of money since we've been plundering and fighting our way at every corner.
I'm selling those plots. I mean, if you want to take ownership of them, that's easy, but who are we going to sell those plots to that's going to be excited to take the deeds off of, the people that murdered the lady that lived there?
Well, maybe we just go ahead and sell it to the Burgomaster before we go ahead and mess around with him.
Hey,
I'm still a little concerned because the prophecy said a house of corruption. And this was one of maybe 3 spots we were looking for. If it's not here, then it must be either with the Burgomaster or somewhere else we haven't checked.
which, if it's with the Burgermeister, we're looking at another fight. And I've used a few of my spells. Avi, you want to weigh in on this?
We're gonna need to take a break. I'm tapped, as they might say.
I mean, there's plenty of couches and cots downstairs if we want to stay here for the night.
That is also an option.
I like that idea best, to be
Ooh.
honest.
Graham Crackers, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
Graham!
Graham Cracker. So, yeah. Do we have a decision?
I believe back to the church.
Okay.
And then go and confront Mr. Burgermeister at some point. I think that's the plan.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I agree with that.
So you should see Vilaki Almost said Vistani. You guys are up. You guys are kind of up in the upper quadrant. So what's going on here? Come on, man. Come on, man. You are up here. Remember, and the church is on the far end of town. It is like afternoonish at this time. Velaki's kind of picking up. Give me perception checks as you are all moving through town.
11.
14.
Good, not great.
You know, +7 in perception, and I'm rolling under 10.
That's rough.
I have a +6.
Are you FF? Cass, did you give me a roll?
What was the roll for, sir?
Perception. As you're now like moving out through the town, you see the town kind of starting to pick up. You know, it's afternoonish, lunchtime. People are coming home for lunch. They are, you know, vendors along the streets.
I think I don't think Cass sees it. I got a 0.
Oh, that's a thing that can happen.
What kind of vendors are we looking at here?
Just some like food wares, like little food carts. A couple of them are selling like, you know, little trinkets that are hand woven, little baskets. General wares, nothing too outstanding.
If there's food carts, I think Bull would go up to one and try to order some for the whole party. What do we have, like 5 people with us? 6?
Yeah, 6 with Ismark.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 6 to go.
Okay.
Boxes of whatever food looks good.
Yeah, there are some like a fish bake kind of thing. It's like a just kind of a baked piece of fish that comes from the lake up north. There are some bread bowls of some nice pumpkin soup.
Bread bowl for me.
It's pumpkin time.
Actually, and the baked fish in there. Cass, you just want the pumpkin soup? Take it. Or do you eat fish?
I will go ahead and take the vegetarian option, thank you.
Yeah, everybody else help yourself, and I'll throw a couple of the golden Strahd bucks onto the cart.
Yep. You guys get a nice little. The pumpkin soup is pretty bland. It's very pumpkin-y, but not lacking in spice. As you guys are like kind of finishing up that order, Ismark taps you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to go that way. And he kind of takes your attention down the road, and you see the Burgermeister and his wife walking like arm in arm, kind of waving and doing, you know, their walk through the town, and kind of you can see them saying some things. You can't really make out what they're doing, but they are waving, and kind of they'll shake people's hands as they come up to them, and they are moving down the street towards you. And we'll say you're at this corner, this main intersection here, and they are kind of a block and a half away, moving towards you. I don't know if we are ready to interact with him in the streets. I don't know.
Where and we're where? Sorry, ping the map again.
You are there at this main intersection along that main road, and he's about halfway down there.
And we're trying to get over here.
Yep.
Hey guys, we should probably detour for the time being and take the North Fork, and let the Burgermeister pass down this way, and we just avoid him for the time being until we're ready to have those conversations.
Yes. The last thing we would want to do is get caught out in the open with all of his friends around. I agree.
Still feeling a little tapped out. We're gonna be interfacing with him. I'd rather be
ready.
Yeah.
Tapped out, exhausted, and Still irritated that we haven't been able to spend anything since we got here. But yes, let's go get some rest.
Yeah, I think we're gonna, if we're here and we see him down here this way, we'll just go ahead and cut north and just take this whole north loop all the way around to behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you take that northern loop. As you are going up there, you see them continuing down the road, again shaking hands and almost getting in the face of everybody, like making those points of contact, like grabbing hands and yes, all is well. And you can kind of start to pick up some of what they're saying, and they're moving their way down. You make your way over the top. We'll say you get behind them now, and you see them still making their way down. They eventually go south, down towards their manor. That is down this way. But yeah, you guys make it to the church on time.
Are we worried that Burgermeister might send somebody to go scout the Lochner house?
Not really. I mean, what's he gonna find? Something he already told us we could do? I mean, he was pretty non-committal when we were like, so if there's a cult there and we have to murder, he was like, well, if you got to do what you got to do, then I seriously doubt there was any lost love between those two. Besides, we have all the proof in your hands that, they were involved in, culty dealings, directly involved with Strahd. I'm pretty sure, That being said, we probably want to leave that evidence in a dead drop when we do go to have a meeting with him, lest he decide to pin that on us for being the cult members. Because that seems like the kind of shitty thing he would do.
Yeah, that's more or less what I'm worried about. Now that we've taken care of Wagner, what's stopping him from taking care of us? Well, aside from, our skills.
I think if he wanted to take us out, he probably already would have.
At this point...
Also, let's bear in mind we killed his lap dog as well.
Yeah, I mean... I just don't want to run out of leverage on him, and to be perfectly honest, I'd like to have as few dealings with him as possible. I'd like to end him, but I feel like we have a lot bigger fish to fry.
That depends what's in his attic.
Or basement.
Basement. General room. I don't know why, for some reason, in Ray's brain, Ray is just 100% convinced that the word attic was said at some point by someone, and now it's just ingrained into my...
Oh, Bull said attic because he was pulling up stuff from his brain that wasn't real. I just quoted in our group chat, I'm sorry, I will read it out loud for the benefit of our viewers. The entirety of the prophecy for Myrna is a town where all is not well, there you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of still ghosts, wherein you shall find a holy symbol that will better suit you than the false one under your shirt. So we've never been looking for an attic, ever. Never an attic.
Oh, that might describe an attic, though, pretty aptly.
Maybe. It could be an attic, but we were never specifically looking for an attic.
That's fair. That's
true.
I'm not ruling attics out entirely. I'm just saying we weren't looking for an attic in particular. While we're at the church, I do want to have a brief conversation with old Father... What's his name?
What is his name?
I don't remember.
I think it's Lucian, Father Lucian at St. Andrews.
That's actually exactly what it is.
Yep.
Good job, DM, for knowing your NPCs.
Good job, DM.
Honestly, I've never DM'd a game with this many NPCs. So
it's
you have to at least keep track of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys come in, and there is a service that is exiting, and maybe that is where the Burgermeister and his wife came from. You don't know, they were coming from this direction, but it is exiting. They are exiting, and you see, Father Lucian. He is there shaking hands and wishing well wishes to all of those around him. And he does catch eyes with you all walking down the road. He does wave and in a welcoming manner.
But I kind of want to wait until everyone who's leaving has kind of filtered out.
Yeah, another minute or so, and that traffic is really died down coming out of there, and you don't see anybody for a minute.
I'm gonna take the bag of bones out of my backpack and just kind of very unceremoniously present it to Father Lucian. Closed sack. I'm just gonna kind of put it out in his general direction.
Oh, welcome back, all of you. What is this? More? These are not the bones.
Oh, no, we already brought you those bones, so I don't know whose bones these are, but I figure this would
come in.
be the place to put them to rest.
Yes, we don't want to do this outside. Come in. And he takes you into his office that is just in there, and you do see sitting in there, Irina. She's sitting there, kind of just twiddling. Don't say that out loud. She's just sitting there, taking her time, staring at the wall. I was gonna say like sewing or knitting, but that just didn't feel right. So
not for a lady that wears armor around.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe she does knit doilies in her spare time.
I fumbled that one, guys. I'm sorry. But she is sitting there, and as Ismark comes in, she does get up and run over and give him a hug. She does have her hair cut, right? Remember, we did that. We had that styling session. So she, the hair is cut. She's still wearing that armor, sword at her side. Oh, brother, it's good to see you. And then, Father Lucian comes in, closes the door. Where did these bones come from? These are not St. Andrew's bones. We know that.
Pretty sure it was a cult house.
You are not grave digging, are you?
No.
Good, I would have to say you will be kicked out of this house.
They're kin to the Wagner's. Which particular
Fiona?
Kin? Can't say. They were found in her house.
Good.
Now in a chest in her closet.
Good, we are getting down to the points here. The least you can do is be honest with me. So you were in Lady Wagner's house, and you found bones. That is interesting.
We also found a cult down there too.
Her dead husband's still in the house too.
I was going to say her husband died years ago, but these are not his.
No, his body's still intact in their marriage bed.
Can you tell bones who they belong to just by looking at them?
No, not typically, no. But you said there's a cult in the basement. That is... I mean, to be honest...
There was.
Oh, it was? Wow. There has been...
They attacked us.
Well, the police like to say that the house is clear.
Okay. There has been some rumblings that there was something going on over there. So I guess another thanks is in order if you are truly making Vallaki a better place. I can't say I've had too many good interactions.
The manuscripts. Had like 6 copies of that stupid book.
I'll hand
stupid
the
book.
new one. I'll hand the newer one, not the unbound one, to Father Lucian.
Yeah, he opens it up and quickly starts like reading over it. And you hear him kind of chuckle and kind of roll his eyes. You can visibly see him rolling his eyes a little bit as he's going over some of the sections in there. This is funny. She thinks worshiping the devil will bring happiness.
That's a bit bizarre. She had the whole cult brainwashed into believing that if they perform these weird rituals, that coins would just magically appear. But then there was an imp that was found with a bag full of coins. So I'm pretty sure they were doing parlor tricks where the imp just hid invisibly and slid coins to people that made the right movements.
That sounds exactly like Lady Wagner. But yeah, again, she claims in here that worshipping devils will bring wealth and happiness, and this is the ramblings of a mad woman.
Well,
clearly.
I mean, maybe it did. I mean, she has quite a few parcels of land. And y'all like to refer to the man on the hill as the devil himself, so...
That is true. That is true.
But yeah, I don't know whose bones these are.
I mean, there is no doubt that there is no question that Lady Wagner and her family have been here for ages. So it would not surprise me that she has pieces of land. Would not surprise me that she has some sort of wealth. I mean, you don't... over time you accrue those things.
From Strahd.
Oh, you think from Strahd himself was financing the Wagner family?
Show him the papers, man.
Come on.
And I'll wave at Bull.
Can Bull insight check this? Because before he does this.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's not bad.
Bull coming in.
18. I guess he's just looking to see if old Father Lucian, is he surprised by any of this information? He did kind of weirdly say that these aren't the bones of this person. So after that, the trust is not really there.
You talk about the bones of the saint that we already delivered to him.
Yeah, so he was playing worst case scenario, that the bones were removed again and you brought them back. Maybe just like kind of a joke. He didn't think that these were the bones of Saint Andral. He also says, I mean, with Tack, came to the conclusion that these are not the bones of her husband.
Yeah.
So he's not really worried about the bones. But when you did bring up that Strahd has been kind of financing Wagner, that is where a surprise came across his face.
Okay, and then Bull will take just like maybe one of the deeds out and kind of slide it over to Lucian.
I mean, this says Strahd von Zarovich. I guess this is true. I mean, it would not surprise me. She has been here for a long time, longer than most. Not she herself, but the family. So it doesn't surprise me that they would be in some sort of partnership. He finances, I would assume, people all over to keep, eyes out. So it's not so... I was surprised, but I should say it shouldn't be. Does she know that you have taken her things?
I mean, there's at least 12 pairs of eyes we don't have to worry about anymore.
You can see this look on his face, like the horror of what you had to do, kind of putting this all together. Again, I should say thank you.
We did leave that one lady alive, though, that probably is going to need some looking after.
Who is that?
The cat lady?
She's a cat.
No, I don't think she
I
is
don't
a
know
cat.
what you were
Well,
saying.
is she a cat?
No, she wasn't a cat. She just kind of acted like one. It was Lady Wagner's daughter that was supposed to be married to the Burgermeister's son.
Stella.
Stella, yes.
She's apparently very mentally unwell.
She has been reported missing for so long. But she is in the house and you did not bring her here. I think I may be able to help her. At least I could try. But you did not...
We didn't want to agitate her. She's not sound.
She didn't want to come with us.
Yeah, it's not a good look to drag a woman through the streets who's not.
Yes, that is true. Good thinking on that part. Can I get into the house? Can we go back and maybe I can my service is done there?
Yeah.
Can we get like a nap in, or like go in the morning, or and actually, I'm pretty sure Cass is probably, I don't want to say covered in blood, but like
I'm pretty messed up.
he's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
messy,
All right, okay.
looking, and
It's fine. All my bleeding is internal. We're the ones
Right.
meant to be.
none of that legal. I mean, it's not your blood on the outside. You just killed a couple of men with a trident, so.
Okay, all right. Yes, come sit. We'll get you some food. Well, actually, I see you have some food with you. Do you need anything else?
Is his.
I think you're cutting out on me. Hopefully, it's not just me.
Yeah, I didn't catch what you said, Adam.
Oh, is his Lucian's sister is married to the Burgermeister, right? Or no?
Yes, no, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Thanks for the reminder.
Do you think your sister would have any of these type of contracts with Strahd?
Oh, no. Absolutely not. She does only good for Vallaki, hosting her luncheons and creating camaraderie, much more than her husband does. His fake gestures of unity out here in the streets, while at the same time putting people in stocks for no good deal. Pretty sure he has taken, I don't know if you remember the woman that was here. She was very upset the first time you came. Her husband has gone missing, and I'm pretty sure the Burgermeister has done something, some sort of punishment that...
Yeah, I don't really recall that, but I would also. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know a ton of occasions where really nice people end up marrying terrible people.
When it comes to betrothals and keeping power, some things are out of your hands.
Arranged marriage, Bo?
But I will say that she is not in the same ilk as Victor. Not Victor, sorry, excuse me. Vargas. She does her best. But she's not an evil person, if that's what you were asking. No. Just not in our blood.
Just something you said there you said to hold on to power. What power were you hoping to hold on to if your sister marrying the Burgermeister?
Well,
or was your family?
Maybe power was the wrong word. Sometimes money and power get confused all the time as being synonymous. But my family, my parents, no longer with us, made that choice, and quite frankly, a mistake.
Say your sister's happily married?
She puts on a smile, yes. She puts on a smile. But anyways, you have food to eat. Get cleaned up. Make yourself comfortable. I will send a wash basin and some towels, and you can get cleaned up. But I do feel like I should make my way over there to the Wachter house and help Stella if she is in fact still there. And I don't want to do this on my own.
I mean, I've got no problems going back to.
We can do this in the morning.
Get her out in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll be back with some more rations and some things to help you clean up. But make yourself comfortable. And he's going to turn around and go out. And I think that's where we're going to end for tonight. Kind of a short night. We are down a person, like I said, and as you can see. But I think that's a good stopping point. You keep going, you're just peeling back layers of hours of roleplay. So you guys made it back to the church. Wachter house has been cleansed. See what happens. You guys got some decisions to make, I think. No dice in finding the holy symbol that you were looking for in the Wachter house. So
pretty sure it's on every house down.
Just you're gonna have to just search every house.
Lighting little fires everywhere.
But anyway, that is where we will end tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We truly enjoy your company here in the chat section of our Twitch stream. If you are listening on podcast or on YouTube, hey, thanks for hanging out there as well. Throw a like out there. You can do that. Those are the little things that kind of let us know you're digging what we're putting down. Or you can be like Robo Raygun and get caught up on the stream, on the uploads, and join us live and hang out with us there. The feedback is instantaneous there. But anyways, thank you all for hanging out with us. We are going to end here. We will be back. We're not Monday, right? Nothing Monday? Wednesday, we're back with Wildmount. Fingers crossed. Things are closing up, wrapping up there. As soon as there's about 4 more episodes there, as soon as that wraps up, we are going into Descent into Avernus with a new group, some new faces going to be in that. Looking forward to that campaign. We got some Star Wars coming up next week, Monday. We got some Gateway Wars next week, Saturday. So stick around, hang out with us during those streams, and we'd love to see you there. With that, I'm going to say bye.